They got their double and double on curve. That one taunt minion prevented them from taking 20 damage. Hello, Snugglebugs. Welcome to today's Hearthstone video. We're coming at you with some Control Warrior, weirdly enough. That seems to be, I wouldn't say making it good enough to become top meta again, but at least playable and doesn't necessarily feel bad. And it looks like our first game is against another warrior who is starting off with a drone deconstructor, which maybe they're also playing some form of Control Warrior, I'm not sure. Or Mech Menagerie. They're playing a Menagerie Warrior. My voice cracked a little bit. I feel like I haven't seen one of those since Titans released, at least. Titans released, at least. That morning brain. Alright. Now the question is, do I have to coin out this Steam Guardian? I kind of feel like I do need something. And as much as I'd like to play the Chorus Rift, it's probably just not doable right now. Ooh, Cataclysmic. Now, whenever you play a one-cost card... Oh, okay, I see. It's going to be a little rough to keep that alive, so as much as I, again, want to play the Chorus Rift right now, I feel like we just have to Bladestorm that down. Yeah, just like that. There we go. Now, on turn 5, we really want to play this Bridge Rift in an order... Sorry, I keep saying Rift, but I think in order to really get the best value, because we want to, play stuff, we're probably going to, and it makes sense, we don't really have much else to do right now, just play a little Chorus Rift. And I'm going to keep Heavy Plate, because now that we have this buff Primus, or Prime Designate, we'll want to keep some of our armor gain cards. So next turn we can just Bridge Rift, which will allow us to take out probably the School Teacher as much as we get the value trade. Not sure if that's really at our best interest right now. Just because this School Teacher will in fact be able to take out our foreign defender here. Now we do have both of our Minotaurans in our hand, which those look so good. And our Odin. I was going to say, we're probably going to want to do something here with the Minotauran. Take out their Minotauran, I guess. Might just be a good turn for the buffed 6 mana cost Trial by Fire, though. Where we can trade in one of these. Trade in this to kill that, and then these both get 3 attack. Or these all get 3 attack, so we can, value trade the other two. And now we have ourselves a good little board in response. Hope they don't have something similar to turn around and, do that to us. Perfect world, we can wait to play the Minotaurans until we play Odin, although I'm starting to wonder if, since now we have Verse Rift... Oh, the big boys. Now that we have the Verse Rift, we want to play stuff that costs 6 mana, is my thought here. And Minotaurans perfectly cost 6 mana, so I feel like it's just too good, right? To not do this. We play the Minotauran, we make 1 trade, we get the value trade plus the 5 armor, and then we can play Verse Rift, which gives us the Bridge Rift. And what we're really hoping to do is make it in a spot where we're ahead on our turn on turn 8 to play our 11/11 Prime Designate. McGillicuddy over here, Mr. McGillicuddy. Oop. That was, oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Well, I will say that we do have the opportunity here. I guess we could trade. We will value trade, keep my 5/5 alive, and then play the Odin and hope that they don't play now anything that they draw. They don't draw things like their Hydras. We're in a good spot. They literally have 1 or 2 turns. Wow. They have, let's see, we have 11, 16, 19, plus 16 in our armor gain. Plus, actually, because Chorus Rift will give us Verse Rift. Oh, that big taunt is bad. No. Okay. Okay. How can we get through this the easiest? Oh, wow. I think we just do it like this, and then Chorus Riff, which does in fact get us to 20 attack, which does allow us to smack and hit them in the face for that, putting them down to 11, which actually does mean that, oh, this is only going to be 10 damage if you, oh, that taunt was a good one. That was like a perfect amount of mana for them. Here we go. Now, what would have been really good for us was something, actually, I don't even know. Shield Slam would have been enough. We didn't, well, yeah, we would have had enough. Instead of the Chorus Riff at the end, we could have Shield Slammed it. Okay, so, like I said, we have, I think, 10 damage right now, off the top of my head, with the Minotauran and Armor Up. So if we can draw a Shield Block, if they don't play another Taunt, that is. Okay, they did not, and they didn't even Armor Up. Conqueror's Banner. Okay, it gives me... Does that give it to me? No, they only draw the ones. Okay, so they did get a 1 Amalgam Band. So in fact, we need to draw the Shield Block. Like right now, I think, is basically the main thing that we have at our disposal. We did not draw the Shield Block. And if we play Steam Guardian to hope to draw it, we won't have enough. We could just Brawl here and forge a Bellowing Flames. Brawl. Okay, I mean, that's not the worst. Because if we forge this, we should be able to kill this. Now, if they play the 1 Amalgam Band, it's going to have Stealth with all of its other stuff, more than likely, which means that because we don't have anything for them to hit, the lifesteal isn't going to come into play. So we're kind of just banking on that. Even a Verse Riff at this point, with Minotauran and Armor Up, would be good, as long as Minotauran can hit something that doesn't have lifesteal. Even, honestly, Ignis here, if we get like a Gain Armor Wind Fury type of weapon for 5. Okay. Quick Clocker. Alright, come on. Give me something. Craftsman's Hammer is okay. Not, again, what we're looking for right now, unfortunately. And we have just the Steam Guardian. But as soon as we play a minion that they can attack, they're going to gain all their life back, is the problem. But they also have lethal on us right now. Is there any possible 5 craft weapon? Runic Axe? Well, I did say Wind Fury. And gain 4 armor. Seems pretty good, but it's just not going to be enough, unfortunately. Because if we play this now... Yeah, that was close. That was a close one. Yep. And boom. Got them down to 3, but unfortunately we just weren't able to keep up with the fact that they got their double and double on curve. That one taunt minion prevented them from taking 20 damage, which is just wow. Good for them, though. Good job, Mr. McGillicuddy. I have not seen... Yeah. Heal up. I didn't even play. I figured they were going to play the 1 Amalgam Band, but that's alright. Well played, sir. Or person. Thank you. I guess I say Mr. McGillicuddy. Could be someone different. But yeah, I think we played this pretty well. Let me know in the comments down below if we made an error, but we're just going to go try that again. Looks like we're going up against a little Paladin this time, and oh, we did get our Odin. Now, it might be a little too early if this is like an aggro Paladin, or honestly, any kind of Paladin can be pretty aggressive early. So this, honestly, is kind of a slowish start. It makes me want to... See, I don't really need to coin forge the Bellowing Flames, because I can't play anything until 3 anyway. So I think we'll just wait and see what we draw, end our turn here. Likely we'll have the Forge Bellowing Flames, and if we need to use it, we will, and if not, we'll just play the Chorus Riff into an Ignis, and probably into a 5-mana weapon. Now, we could actually, because this is such an important card, we may just kill it. straight up coin, kill the Liadrin. And then that way we don't have to worry about them getting a bunch of stuff with Divine Shield. Which, yes, we probably could have killed with the Forge version, but... yeah, I don't know. Using the coin to get rid of that to me seemed like a pretty good idea. Okay. Chorus Rift next, probably. The only downside, I guess, maybe I just thought of the real upside, I guess, would have been to get that forged. But, you know, I missed that opportunity. Whoopsie daisy. Draw into our Minotaur in here. So now we actually cannot play Ignis on 4. So, yes, brain didn't think all the way through on that one. So, Verse Rift currently costs 1. And if we can finale it, that would be ideal. However, it is currently not looking like we can. So, we're just going to armor up and draw 2 cards. Cool. And we do actually have a Brawl if we so desire, right on 5. Or we'll have the Bridge Rift that'll also give us a Chorus Rift. Which, depending on what they play, we could also Blade Storm here. Oh, okay, never mind. I mean, it still will remove a couple of their minions, but I don't know if it'll be worth it at that point. Bridge Rift will take care of something, plus we'll get a Taunt. They're already buffing up their weapon decently high. Yeah, so if we play Bridge Rift 2, one of the upsides to that is it'll give us the... Now, if they attack with the weapon here, they did it afterwards. Okay, so if it buffs one of these, they just missed like 5 damage. Okay, it didn't anyway, so... yeah, no, but I think we're going to actually Brawl now to hopefully get rid of the 6/6. It's a little bit too big for us to leave on board, and it's a good chance to get rid of it. Awesome. Little 1/1. Their weapon's gone. So sure, we're down 9 health, but overall, I think that puts us in a good spot. And they refill their hand. Love me some Paladin, baby. That being said, of course, though, we could just Minotaur and rush that down. Gain us 8 armor. That heal us back up to almost full, effectively. Their hand has more than ours. Oh, Purator. Okay, that's fine. Leviathan, yep. Not, I mean, obviously, as I say, with the Purator, that's almost a guaranteed draw, I think, in that deck. They don't play too many mechs if maybe it is just the one. So, we could actually Blade Storm now, which will kill the Claw and actually the Righteous Protector, which is pretty good, especially because then we can Bridge Rift, use our Rush to take out their other card, and draw. There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty, then. Probably, do they have the Countess? If they're playing Pure Paladin, they probably do. Yeah, I mean, if they do Countess, first of all, they don't have enough room in their hand, so I wouldn't complain, honestly. We'll hopefully be able to get a good turn of just playing our Odin out. And unlike, hopefully, the other game where we ran into a 18-20 or whatever it was with Taunt, 12-20 with Taunt, we won't run into that here. Now, Light Ray is pretty good. Goodness gracious. Not a bad play for 7 mana with including the weapon. Oh, I do want to play this Odin here, but Trial by Fire. Let me see if I can. So 1, 2. It'll end up having to use 3, which means the 4 and the 5. So it'll have 1 minion left, but it'll be the one with Divine Shield. If we Blade Storm first, it's only going to kill that. It's not really that helpful. Minotaur, or Odin's not really great yet, because I'm just sort of playing on the back foot. Really, the goal, I think, is to try to get down to 1 mana, but I just don't see... I could Steam Guardian... Blade... Armor up. Okay, let's Steam Guardian. Armor up. Draw the 2 cards. Verse Rift. Take out the Light Ray, I guess. That's not too bad. Now, I could have potentially Shield Slammed it instead of playing the Verse Rift, but of course now we can Shield Slam without having to worry about Finale, and we had already kind of built up to that. And now our Trial by Fire only costs 5 mana as well, which is pretty important, I think. we're just playing on the back foot a bit too much. We won't be able to get Odin out. We do have enough armor gain, though, I think, in our hand right now that we can successfully use both of these shield slams. I only have one right now, but when we hopefully get another shield slam, that'll hopefully be good. Now, if I was them, personally, yeah, if this buffs... I don't know. I know that that gave an extra 2 because they played the minions first. Again, person would have attacked before I did that. Maybe that's just me. Let's see, we can do 8, 10, 12, which will kill the 14-14, which is actually pretty strong. 8. Can we get it to a point where... Oh, we won't be able to. Definitely won't be able to. I was going to say where the verse riff is finale'd, but I cannot if I want to shield slam. There we go. That was a decent clear in my opinion. Plus, we're still at 30 health. If I really want to, I could have like Bladestorm to kill that and just, you know, fill up their hand a bit. But I think at this point we're doing okay. They have all of their legendary invitations, and I currently don't have good ways to take those out in our hand. Minotaurin, Trial by Fire hopefully will come in a bit more handy shortly. Plus, we can reduce it to 4 if we really need to, so we could Steam Guardian, Trial by Fire, Chorus Riff, which will give us another Verse Riff. This is definitely a tough fight. We also, because again, we did not forge our first Bellowing Flames, unfortunately. I wonder if they're going to play any of these. Ooh, we can only play the left and right. Now, if they're not going to threaten me with lethal by only being able to play... Oh, well. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. It's not even half my health. And on top of that, they used both of their... They might have a bunch of buffs, though, right? Yeah. Armor. And then I can play the Chorus Riff and hopefully... Just like this. Hit their minion. I have no minions left in my deck, apparently. That's an interesting one. You know what? I will take it. I was not expecting that, but we controlled them. And that, I guess, this shows... So the other side, we just couldn't out-control or out-stop their big double-doubled. Tim Hortons minions, if you will, but in this game we did manage to out-control all of their stuff, and they were just done. So we win. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Personally, I'm kind of happy. I kind of hope Control Warrior even picks up a bit more. I always like to control kind of decks. Let me know what kind you like in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one.